live.
Yep. Great. Awkward silence as usual with Rob.
I feel like there should be some kind of theme song for TACOathon.
We need to get your soundtrack playing in the background.
Yes. No, that would be okay.
They'll be okay.
So hello everybody. Welcome to TACOathon. Allison, who's decided not to be at the table at the moment, and I are raising money for Replaced series and A Boy's Life, a short film, and we're doing it by eating a taco for every $50 donated. So it's a competition to see which one of us can raise the most money and get to $1,000 first.
Wait, so how many tacos is that? $1,000?
20.
20 tacos?
Yeah, you can do 20 tacos.
20 tacos. That's kind of impressive.
You can do what?
20 tacos sitting on my head?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Awesome.
Well,
So tell us about the two projects. We'll start with Replaced. The show that I auditioned for but didn't get a role on, but that's okay. Go ahead, Rob.
Which is still casting.
Yeah, sure. It's still casting.
Replaced is a web series by Keith Vineyard, who is on Twitter. His Twitter name is Keith Vineyard, his name. Replaced is, I don't want to give too much away. Keith will be here later this afternoon and will probably give you more details. But it's got elements of sci-fi, and it's a procedural in that it's kind of a cop show. But there's an added element, and I don't know that he wants to divulge that.
No, we'll leave that to him. But what are you doing on the show?
I'm the star.
You're the star. Rob is the star of Replaced.
I'm also writing, directing, producing, editing. I'm the composer for Replaced, so I'll be writing the music. I'm doing the music for Keith's other web series, End Result, which is airing now on Coldcast. I think the first 3 or 4 episodes are up, and that's how I met Keith. We met through Twitter, and got together on End Result, so when Replaced came along, you know, he didn't even have the audition. He just said, "I want you."
Must be nice. So you didn't have to audition for Replaced. So you didn't have to deal with the agony and that kind of tension of, you know, of not getting the job but still having to work with the producer of the show.
No, it was really nice.
On other projects. Yeah.
Actually, yeah, and I got the producer on.
Oh, wait, so you brought her on?
Pull. Yes.
Wow. So there we go. Allison's the producer on Replaced. So what do you do?
well, no, I'm producing Replace, and I'm also producing A Boy's Life, which is why, since I'm involved in both and Rob's involved in Replace, we decided, you know, this would kind of be fun to go head to head, and I will represent A Boy's Life, which is a short film by Vianessa, and he'll be here later today. And basically, Eli's been producing a short film each year, and last year he made A Note to Etienne, which is a French short film, and this year it's A Boy's Life, and it's about a young boy he's lost his father, and it's just him and his mom, and he has started to encounter a monster in his room, a monster under his bed. And through the entire film, he's trying to convince his mother that the monster exists. So it's darker than A Note to Etienne in a way. It's more horror film-like, but in a Spielberg sort of way. So Eli will tell.
If Replaced reaches $1,000 first, I'll divulge the.
Wait, so is Rob playing the monster in the short film?
Yeah,
that wouldn't be a stretch.
I didn't have to
He'd just be
audition for that
playing
either.
himself. I know you wouldn't have to audition for that. You should get every monster role from here on out.
Actually, that's been a discussion lately. We had a production meeting the other night, and we were talking about, if we see a monster, what does the monster look like? So that could be an interesting thing. We'll have to talk about Rob being our monster.
With no pants on and a little.
Oh, okay. No, see now we're taking the film to a whole other place that it doesn't need to go to. It does not need to go there.
Yeah, and both films have trailers up on their Indiegogo pages. So if you go to Indiegogo and type in A Boy's Life and Replace series, you'll find. Actually, Heath just put up a new trailer this morning with some amazing music in it.
Indiegogo.com
Yes.
For amazing music.
Yes.
So focus on the music. Don't actually focus
Don't actually
on the
listen
trailer.
to
Is that what you're saying?
There's an interview with Heath and one with Allison.
Those two don't matter. Just listen to the soundtrack and
Well, and that brings up a point. So, throughout the day, obviously we're raising money, and that's what we're here for. If you want to donate to Replaced, go to indiegogo.com/replace series. And for A Boy's Life, it's indiegogo.com/boys-life, which doesn't make it that easy, but
good job, Eli.
That's
a really good URL.
So boys, just BOYS,
Yeah.
no apostrophe on it.
Right.
Okay. That makes it even more difficult. So, okay.
Yeah. But you can find the links, and we'll be tweeting the links all day to that and to the details. I know that on my website and Rob's website we have the details of today and what it's all about and all the rules and kind of the ins and the outs of what we're doing.
So why don't we talk about that a little bit? What is today about? What brought on this TACOathon?
Yeah, Allison.
Yeah.
What
What
idea
was
was
the
this?
impetus behind this genius fundraising idea?
Well, we had been having a lot of meetings between the different projects about how to raise money, and there's so many projects that are on Indiegogo and Kickstarter and websites like that where they're asking for money, and obviously it's a difficult thing to ask for money, especially asking our peers for money, because obviously we're all trying to create our own projects and get ourselves out there. So it's one of those things where we're trying to figure out something fun, interactive, somewhat entertaining, hopefully, and just kind of something where we can create an event around it. So, Rob doesn't stop tweeting and talking about tacos ever. So one of the nights we were talking, we were like, well, maybe we should make you eat a ton of tacos. I think people would be excited to make you eat too many, kind of.
No, the way it happened is I was working in the room, and Allison and Diane Beck, who is Beck Diane on Twitter, were having a conversation about how they could raise money, and suddenly they started talking about making Rob eat tacos, like I wasn't even in the room.
Well, that's usually the case.
Yeah.
You're practically invisible.
You
as
live
far as
here,
we're
you know what it's
concerned.
like. Yeah. I didn't disagree. Also, I know I can out-eat Allison, so.
Okay. Well, moving on.
I didn't say eat out.
Oh my God! I was trying to just steer away from that entire.
I feel like every once in a while.
So alright, well, we've been on for what? Wait, what time is it? 10 minutes, and already we've talked about losing pants
Yes.
and inappropriate eating situations that should not be discussed on the air. With Rob.
Welcome to our house.
Yes,
and also,
welcome.
Diane, let us know if anybody, if we need to know about any donations at all, because I'm getting hungry.
Yes.
I know. I feel like I need to eat a
So the goal is
preparatory
50
taco.
tacos. 50 tacos in
Whoa.
1 hour. Let's make it happen.
Oh
Wait a
my
minute.
God.
That's $50 per taco.
In 1 hour.
You 50 tacos in 1 hour?
You totally. You can do it.
Okay.
Come on.
Well, I thought David Nett said that you could eat 700 tacos in a
He doesn't know
day.
what he's talking about.
What?
David.
Is he a taco expert?
No, David
Did I
Nett is
not
not.
get the memo?
David Nett's just sleep deprived. Doesn't know what he's talking about. I don't know where he came up with 700 tacos.
Well, are you saying you can't do it?
I'm not saying I can't.
He can't. So I don't know. Obviously, I want to see both projects succeed, but I don't know
So
which.
that you can audition for
I
both
so I
again?
can audition for both. I hope to play a little boy in a film. That's been one of my dreams. But I don't know which one of you to root for, because I love seeing Rob fail. But if Rob fails, then that means Replace doesn't get the money that it deserves. And it is a good show. I had the privilege of reading a script when I auditioned for it, and it was actually quite interesting, and which is why I'm upset that I didn't get a part. But I'm not gonna talk about it anymore.
We should have had Lori Records come earlier.
I don't
so
want
that
to
you
see
could
Lori. I can't.
I feel like I should parade a small boy on stage every once in a while and go, "This is Stanley. Stanley's sad because Stanley would like to see Replace series get made. Wouldn't you like to see Stanley smile?"
We
Wow.
should.
Today.
We have the elementary school across the street. I think
We
we
can go
get
drag
little
some
kids to
children in.
participate.
You want to
Steal
come
a
to
few
our
children.
apartment, little?
Yeah, lure them in with
With a
candy.
taco?
Lure them in with a taco.
Wow.
Hey, they'd probably go for it.
Well, enough talk about us for the moment. What are you currently doing?
Well, I'm actually kind of going through the whole auditioning process right now. Since it's the beginning of the year and pilot season has started, I've actually already auditioned for 2 pilots. One of them a network pilot, the other one a smaller pilot to be pitched to a network. And that's really it right now. I'm waiting for word on when my show. I finished a show last year called Just Jamal, and the editing is done. They've actually already started screening it, and I missed the screening. So.
Oh no! Good job.
Yeah, I missed the screening.
If you know Vianessa, you know that's not.
That's like total.
normal.
That's what I do. I miss things because I'm usually running around, doing stuff or sleeping. I can't remember why I missed it, but I didn't make it, so I'm waiting for another screening. But the show is supposed to come on at some point this quarter, so for the first part of this year. And that's really it. I'm just kind of waiting and auditioning and doing what we actors do.
Just Jamal is the name of the show.
The show is called Just Jamal. It's a comedy. I play the main character as Jamal's best friend. I live in his apartment building, and I'm just kind of, a guy's girl, so I kind of joke around with him a lot and give him a hard time. And basically the premise of the show is Jamal is an actor, so it follows Jamal around as he's trying to, go to auditions and kind of build a name for himself, and he kind of gets himself in crazy situations and awkward audition situations like actors tend to do, so it's just kind of an exploration of our lives in Hollywood. But I don't play an actor, I play a law student.
A law student.
A law student, yes.
Way more exciting.
Way more exciting than acting. Because the potential of having steady income is really exciting. So yeah. So getting to pretend that I live a life that's stable. Yeah. This is definitely not the business for that, but it's great still. Yeah.
Awesome. So does Jamal have a website set up yet, or a place?
We do not. We have a fan page on YouTube. If you search Just Jamal, you can find the fan page.
Do you have a Facebook fan page? Facebook fan page?
Yes, a Facebook fan. What did I
You
say?
said YouTube.
YouTube. That's what I meant. Well, they have see, I'm getting my wires. They have a YouTube channel, and I think it's Just Jamal TV. And there is a Facebook fan page.
That's vodka in her glass?
Yes, this is bubbly vodka, forgive me. And then we're also on Twitter, which you'll have to search Just Jamal, because I can't remember. I think it's just, there's an underscore in there, which is what makes it weird. I think it's underscore Just Jamal, or it's just underscore Jamal, one or the other. But if you do a search on Twitter for Just Jamal, or follow me at Vianessa, you can see that they are one of the people that I follow. So yes.
Awesome. Yeah, and we're not done casting Replaced. We only
go.
cast for the pilot, and the entire script and all of the episodes that we're gonna have we have a ton of characters that we have to kind of figure out once we get past the pilot stage.
You look at me like I'm casting director.
Well, I'm talking about Replaced.
Well, you were talking about how much pull you had on the podcast, right? That's why we're both
Lori
looking
and I
at
are
you.
like
And Lori is the casting director. She will be in later.
Lori Records, yes, and she will be bringing margaritas.
Oh,
So we've
wait,
heard.
what time is this?
Yeah.
Because I'm sipping on water. I have water, not.
6?
Yeah, I think Lori's
Yeah.
at 6.
Oh.
At that point, I'm gonna need one.
We do have beer, Vianessa.
I know.
I know, because Rob started already.
It's exciting. Yeah, it's. What time is it? It's like noon.
It is
Rob
noon.
hasn't even eaten breakfast.
It's
but
3
he's
p.m.
drinking beer.
I'm on East Coast time still. It's 3 p.m.
Oh, yeah, that's a nice save. He's on East Coast time.
So I was going to ask you, because I want to ask everybody who's visiting with us today,
Sure.
kind of about their taco experience in their life. When can you remember the first time you ever had a taco, and what?
I think the first taco I ever had was a Choco Taco, which those of you out there who are ice cream fanatics should know a Choco Taco. It's got like a little waffle shell and ice cream and chocolate, and that was like my daily thing as a kid was a Choco Taco.
Wow.
Which
That's
actually I'm
lucky.
really craving one. They're
I'm
so
sorry.
good. They are so good.
We're making
Have you
lots
guys
of
had
different
them?
tacos.
No.
I've had one. I've
You
seen
have
them,
them?
but I don't think
Are
I've
they
eaten one before.
Oh, you haven't eaten one?
No.
Oh my God, they're so amazing. It
Are
was
they
like
like-
my whole
like
ice
boiled
cream
peanuts?
truck experience.
Like boiled peanuts.
They're oh, that's tough. Boiled peanuts or Choco Tacos. Oh man, I don't know.
You could pour the
I would have to
peanuts
have a
over.
boiled peanut TACOathon in order to decide.
Oh no!
Great.
Look what we've gotten ourselves into.
You could raise money for Get Me Cast on Replace.
Yes, I can.
Like a Save Our
I can
Show
raise
campaign.
money for my union dues.
There you go.
That's what I'll do.
Well, maybe later we'll send my sister out to pick us up some choco
Tacos.
tacos.
I don't know how easy they're
Yeah.
to find nowadays. I don't know. It might have been like a.
We do have that like
We have Ghetto Albertsons up the street, so Ghetto Albertsons might have it.
It might have it.
yeah.
Now I want to talk about something real quick.
Sure.
As I'm sure everyone can see, we have an assortment of hot sauces here. This one in particular, I don't know if you can see that. Apparently, it a wedding hot
Yeah.
sauce? Please
Yeah.
explain this to me.
We
It says Jorge y Joanna.
yeah, friends of ours had a wedding in October.
In Tucson.
Jorge went to film school with Allison,
Yes.
or Herabina, or George. He is Brown Ambassador on Twitter, and directed the first 2 episodes of Solo. When we went to the wedding, those were party favors. So we brought it back
Love
home, and I thought like, oh, I just want to open it, it'll be nice. And George came to stay with us for
A little bit.
For a couple of months. And when he walked in, I said, hey, look, we have the hot sauce from your wedding. And he was like, oh, great, I need some.
Wow.
So,
So
then I'm like,
it
I
was
thought-
meant to be.
It's
It
just
wasn't-
it's just
He did it on purpose. He knew that he wanted to make sure we had enough hot sauce in the house when he came to stay with us. So
Oh, okay. Now, is this a particular brand of hot sauce,
Yeah,
or
it's
does
just,
George have his own brand?
no, it's just
He makes his own hot sauce.
why don't you have your own hot sauce brand?
I know, because I haven't tried to make my own hot sauce yet.
What would we call it?
No, that is I'm drawing a blank. It's
Is it Tabasco?
no, it's the other one. It's not
Cholula. It's not
No, it's not
Cholula.
Cholula.
Right there.
It's
This is
it's
Tapatio.
Tapatio.
Thank you, voice from heaven.
Voice.
It's Tapatio.
The voice of God has informed us that it's Tapatio.
Krista, are you gonna come out of your
Yeah.
hole?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm monitoring
Krista's in
your
hiding.
I prefer Cholula, and this one is new, Gringo Bandito. So I
This is my hot sauce of choice,
I
and I'm
know it
tempted
is.
to think this is actually my hot sauce.
No,
Did I
yours is
leave
long
this?
gone.
Oh wow, it was consumed.
But
Okay.
I'm not the only one in the house that consumes that like it's water.
This
Krista
stuff is
does
amazing.
too.
So I'm doing a commercial for sriracha now. This is amazing. If you like hot sauce, this is what you need to get.
So just to recap, basically the rules for today are for every $50 raised, which could be, coming from one person or many people, to whatever project it is, whether it's a Boys Life or Replace series, that person will eat a taco. So if you got $10, if you got $5, if you've got $100, now is your chance to make us eat tacos and watch Rob sweat because of the amount of hot sauce he's consuming.
Although if I have
And
to 20 tacos, I may not put that much hot sauce on.
you're not gonna put a ton of.
Unless we're gonna broadcast from another room in the house.
See now, if you're eating that much hot sauce, how hot is it on the way out?
Well, as someone who did a taco crawl before the holidays and had 16 tacos in a 7-hour period, we didn't use any hot sauce on any of them.
How
Mostly.
did you get to eat your first taco?
Did
Oh, somebody donate?
did we
Is
donate?
it time for? It's taco time!
Woohoo.
What are
Woo!
you doing tidbits?
Really? Okay, so Tidbits, Lydia and Bernie Sue on Twitter
How many tacos am I eating? One?
have donated enough
Okay.
to replace for.
I'll be back.
So Rob is off to go get a taco. So that's great. We're off to a good start.
Woohoo! Bernie, Lydia, if you'd like, pick what hot sauce Rob has to put on his taco.
We have Gringo Bandito. We have bridal hot sauce, also known as what was it? Tapatio.
I love how monotone your voice was when you got to that one.
Which one?
The bridal. You were like, we have
Bridal hot sauce.
The wedding sauce I was calling love sauce on your chat. Just for
Okay,
Love
aka
sauce?
love sauce. We have Cholula and sriracha, the greatest hot sauce of all time.
A boy's life too.
Oh.
Someone donated to A Boy's Life?
Yeah, but I have to figure out who it is.
Damn it.
Oh, we're getting updates from all directions. So we got a Boys Life donation too. That's great.
Awesome. Good, I'm hungry. Let's go. Oh, okay, so Rob, what do we have here?
I'll tell you after I get yours.
Wait. But we don't know if we've reached $50, so.
He's just gonna put it in front of you so you can eat it when it's cold.
You have to put sriracha on that one.
Oh, sriracha.
Who said?
Excellent.
Tidbits.
Tidbits, awesome. Thanks,
Awesome.
Lydia.
We'll come out in a second. I've just been
Okay.
doing
It's like our producer, Krista, who's
We
in the
can't
background.
hear you if you're too far
No.
away.
That's great.
So awesome. Thank you, Lydia and Bernie Sue. I'm sure Replaced is excited and happy, but A Boy's Life is feeling a little lonely over here.
Yeah, I think what you guys should do in order to get the message across that they need to give me a job is make donations with a 7, because 7 is my lucky number. So $7, $17, $27, $70, $700. Just keep repeating the 7. That way, they get the hint that
Vianessa
I should be in it.
All right, your taco is prepped.
Thank
So the taco prep has been completed.
And I've heard that Lydia chose sriracha for you.
Thank you, Bernie and Lydia.
And what kind of tacos are we having today?
We're starting with carne asada.
And what's on it?
What's on it? Cilantro and onions.
All right.
And now sriracha.
Do we have to watch him eat it? Like, do we have to stare?
I know.
down?
You know what? I was
what's
thinking
what's
about
the
it.
process for? What's the
Close up.
policy here?
I was thinking about that earlier. I was like, this is really the last thing I want to do on camera is stuff
eat.
my face with tacos. But I'm doing it for the good of the project, so I guess I'm gonna have to deal.
Yeah,
I might have to eat a taco too, because it actually looks pretty good. So.
I know we're gonna have to.
Wait, so you said you're starting with carne asada, so you're
We also-
moving to other.
and we have al pastor, which is pork with
Oh, I hate
pineapple.
that one. Pork and pineapple. Is this like a Hawaiian taco?
No, that's actually how they cook it in Mexico. Is they cook the pork on a long, like metal shaft, and the pineapple sits
A
on
long
top.
metal shaft, eh? Is that how the pork is cooked?
It's Rob's favorite.
Yes, I would have guessed.
And the pineapple juice drips down and lubricates the pork.
Okay.
Wow.
So now I'm a little confused because pineapples aren't typically Mexican, are they? I thought they were like a Hawaiian thing. So is this a more modern
You're gonna make
Mexican
me-
thing, or is this like a totally historic?
I think it's a
Traditional
historic. It's something I didn't know until I went on the taco crawl and actually went to some authentic places, and I didn't know that it was cooked that way. We're also doing chicken, shredded chicken tacos, which is not Mexican, but more of an Americanized thing, and fish.
Okay.
But grilled fish tacos, not breaded.
Oh, interesting. We have an assortment. That's good
All right,
to
so
know.
I'm eating.
All right, now we're gonna watch you eat. Go, go. It's like
Actually,
man versus
talk
food.
about something
Man
while you-
versus food. Man versus food.
And we'll have to also make sure we change our avatars as you're
getting like more engorged with
as
your
we are
taco.
picking out. We'll be keeping count by the number on our avatars. So we'll add a 1 to Rob's and hopefully 1 to mine too soon. I know we
Yes.
did get a donation to A Boy's Life, and I'm just waiting for word to find out.
I think, sorry.
$25 to a boy's life. That's a good start.
Stacy and Shedden
Stacy-
donated $25. I don't know if it's 50 now, but she donated 25 to a boy's life.
And who was it?
Stacy and Shedden.
You
Double
should-
check. I'm gonna
You
check
should
on
have
Twitter.
to-
What's
Okay,
happening
so
on Twitter?
Stacy has donated to A Boy's Life.
You should have to eat
Thank
half
you
a
so
taco.
much. Half a taco. Yes. So $25. That's awesome. And as soon as someone decides that they want me to eat, then
Jamie Fishback will be here soon.
awesome.
Oh, Fishback is coming.
Good, I can eat his
So
taco.
you guys have to eat fish tacos while he's here, right?
Oh, fish back and fish tacos. That's an interesting thought.
Are they already prepped?
They're prepped but not
Stacy
cooking.
Chef lives. Sorry.
Right. We got that. That's fine. What was I gonna say? Oh, and then once we get our donation, our first donation, taco for A Boy's Life, we'll make Vianessa one too, and she'll.
Woo! Yes. Because I'm
So-
hungry. I came to eat. I really didn't come here to talk to you guys. I came for the free food.
Well, we figured that we would be able to entice everybody to come because
They know
we
me
have
well.
Food.
That's why I was the first. I was the first
One
guest
taco
today.
down.
That's one.
Oh, see, now you gotta eat that.
You lost the meat.
Wait, we need rules for this. Do you need to eat everything on the plate?
Lick the plate, Rob.
I see 2 pieces of onion. I see cilantro.
She's literally going to
and
make
I
me eat that that's on the plate.
Hey, we need rules.
I need a fork.
You have to lick it, Rob.
Who said that?
So too.
Pretty soon.
Bernie.
I love it.
Don't lick it. You gotta put your face in it
Thanks,
and
Bernie.
eat it off the plate.
32 is my best friend in the world.
Oh, he did it. Lovely.
Great.
Wow, that's nuts.
Mm.
Well, so who decided you could have a beer?
I did.
Oh yeah? Where's mine?
It's coming.
Wow.
So we've got quite a few people coming today. So Jamie's coming by in a little bit, and
Jamie's Fishback.
yeah.
He is he's the Wiener Schnitzel guy. He is the Wiener Schnitzel guy. So
Thank
it should be a fun time when he gets here.
What do you mean by Wiener Schnitzel guy?
He did a Wiener Schnitzel promo a while ago. He was on the Wiener Schnitzel website.
That is true.
I guess he enjoys.
It's actually my nickname for him.
He enjoys meat, sausages.
Is it hot dogs or it's just?
It's hot. Well, I think he enjoys all cylindrical,
fundraising
phallic
for
shaped
British?
meat objects, but it was just hot dogs on Winter Steezels. I can't say it now. Wiener Schnitzel website.
You would still not have gotten that role.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh no, can't compete with Fishback. There's no way. There's no way. No.
Jamie Fishback's a great guy. He's been a good friend of ours for a couple of years.
He has a cute dog.
Yeah.
That was very random.
No, the dog is so cute. It's like this big and it's like a little,
all
like a
that
little
matters.
black mutt. It's adorable.
He has cool tennis shoes.
Hold on.
Donation for Boys Life.
Woo!
Woo! Where does that leave us?
It's we have a 25 and 25. Brooke Weedman and Stacy Shevlin.
So Stacy and Brooke, thank you so much for donating
Thanks,
to A
Brooke and
Boy's
Stacy.
Life. That's one taco for me. So I'm gonna head over there and I'm gonna make Vianessa a taco also.
Score. But I have the privilege of not having to eat mine on camera.
Says who?
I'm gonna do this because look, now I'm out of the shot,
No.
and now I'm back in the shot, and then I'm out of the shot,
What do you
and now I'm back in
We'll
front.
just do this for 8 hours.
Well, I'm just gonna do this for 8 hours. It's a great ab workout.
Vianessa, what do you want on your taco?
Surprise me.
Okay.
I wish I was doing that.
Surprising? You're
No,
always
making your
surprising.
taco.
Oh. So now that I have you alone, Rob, can you tell me a little bit about the composing process? How do you come up? No, I'm
That's
actually
just a short
interested.
question.
Well, if not, well, we have all day, really.
Yeah.
I just find it really interesting. How do you determine what music, like, how do you pick sounds and music? How does that even work? How does that, play out in your brain?
I mean, a lot of times, most of the time, when I sit down with somebody, the director, the producer, and figure out like what the tone of the show is, I will ask them like, what instruments do you hear? Which ones do you not like? Some people don't want strings, or some people want it to be all acoustic, or some people like end result for Heath had to be like huge and bombastic. So I'll get an idea of what I need, and then I'll sit down in the studio, which maybe we'll bring the camera in and I'll show you later. And I'll start putting the instruments together in groups. So I'm like, all right, I need an acoustic guitar, I need a piano, I need all 4 sets of strings for the orchestra, I need woodwinds, and then I get them all in one session. And that's the easy part, and then the hard part is coming up with. The hardest part for me in the entire process is the initial spark of coming up with something. Because you're staring at a blank screen. It's like a writer staring at a blank page, trying to start a script. Once you get going, then then you know where it can lead you. You let it lead you, and you get moving along. But the initial spark is all pain in the butt. It's always hard. That's where the pressure's at. It's a funny story when Vianessa stayed with us for a few months. She would work in the living room, which actually
I used to work in his lab.
So she likes to work with the TV on, and she was doing a Lost marathon and was watching all 5 seasons of Lost back to back to back.
Yes, that was the greatest time of my life.
And I can it's easy for me to block stuff out. Like I can focus and not pay attention to the TV while I'm working. But I'm writing music for Diary of a Wedding Planner, which is a web series by Brandy Ford, and it's kind of a comedy, and it's cute and quirky. So I'm trying to write comedy music, and I keep writing these really dark like chords, and I realize that it's a score from Lost seeping into my head while Vianessa's watching.
That was a fun time.
So it's funny that
Lost
like
is a great
subconsciously.
score.
Yeah, it does. It's an amazing score.
Yeah, but that process was really interesting because you changed the score for Wedding Planner so many times, and like you would change little things that they seem minor, but then when you would play it back, it would make a huge difference in the project. So I thought that was kind of cool.
For me, it's cool. The whole process of like you start with one line, and then as you start to build and add other instruments and orchestrate it, like as it comes together, I can hear it getting closer and closer to where it needs to be, and it's fun. Sometimes I don't know where the end point is until I reach it, and so that's exciting because it kind of grows on its own. It's more organic that way.
Yeah.
It was interesting with you and with
Everything's interesting.
with Diane working here, with Allison, and with George living here, with you living here, to write with people in the room, because before Allison and I dated, no one was allowed in the room when I wrote music, and so I figured out how to kind of block everything else out.
Well, I'm glad I was there to help you grow into this
Thank
new
you.
phase in your life.
I'm sure Brandy would have appreciated scary.
You're
Lost
you're
music.
welcome, Brandy Ford. You are welcome, because I sat there as I watched my lost marathon, and I would occasionally comment and critique his work, which I'm sure he did not appreciate, but you appreciate it because it came out great. You're welcome.
Allie, hurry up, someone wants to take a shower.
Somebody has to shower?
Apparently somebody needs to shower, so I have to hurry up and eat her taco.
Sorry. Because I wanted to make sure that Vianessa's taco had a warm tortilla.
Oh. Sorry for holding you up from your shower.
Alright, so has anyone requested what type of hot sauce?
Okay, hold on a second.
Spit.
I'm gonna test this one out.
Spit.
Gross, Rob.
Yeah, that's not very nice.
I'll do this one.
So first taco of the day,
This one's hot.
and I'll show you guys. I don't like onions.
Choice.
My choice. Thank you. I don't like onions or cilantro, so what Rob made for me here is a little bit of avocado, tomato, and cabbage with the beef taco. So I'm gonna go with some Cholula because that's my favorite.
This gringo bandito is pretty good.
Is it?
It's got a kick to it. It's hot.
All right.
I always like to buy the hot sauces
Go
that
for
are
it,
like
Vanessa.
79 cents on the
I'll
shelf and
stay
they're
in
buried and
frame
you've never
for
heard
you.
of them.
Need
Napkins?
That's pretty good. Thank you.
Thank you. It's yummy. I know there's been a handful of people that have been asking if they can stop by, so we're probably going to have a handful of people coming by at some point today, and they're going to be in for a treat because these
I ain't
tacos
leaving.
taste yummy.
Jimmy Fishback is planning on coming naked, so you might want to stick around for that.
If that's the case, I need to finish eating before he gets here. So Rob, I want to actually talk to you about something. You have like a whole mic setup in your studio?
Speaking of mics, is there a way to turn on that? Because it's a little bit low for people.
We can just try to speak up a little bit. Hopefully that'll help. If I can move it
the
closer,
laptop a little bit closer?
but we're going to have to squeeze closer together.
Oh, I have to get
Perhaps we
Rob.
should yell.
Well, Rob,
Thank you for coming
I
to the
don't
TACOathon.
know if you heard recently, but Kim Kardashian released a single. So that inspired me to release my own single. And I'm currently writing a song that I need a studio space to record it. And I'm going by the name of Titty Cougar. That's gonna be my stage name. I'm so serious. I already have my album. My album is dropping soon. Okay? So make sure you check out Titty Cougar. The connection is happening here. I need a studio to record my single. It's called Just Like Every Other Song in the World. Can you help me
Yes,
out?
I can hook you up.
Yes! Thank you, Rob.
I feel like if I'm going to be producing Titty Cougar, I should have my shirt unbuttoned down with a lot of gold chains.
It has to be a
And
leopard print
puffy
shirt
hair.
with a lot of gold chain.
And
We
my
gotta
hair-
get you some back hair.
And my hair slicked back.
Wow.
Titty Cougar.
I said that for donations for Tea Cougar, that'll be a whole different kind of talk.
Yes, a whole different type of fundraiser.
We're gonna do it though.
Titty whatever.
Titty
tacos.
Cougar.
Titty Cougar.
Titty Cougar tacos.
Hilarious. So my taco fell apart.
I'll get you a fork.
So how sexy do we look eating our tacos? I mean, come on.
I see you guys have added rosemary to your tacos. It's an interesting addition.
Yeah, it was kind of a spur of the moment thing. I was adding
It's
it
actually
to
pretty
the
good.
chicken. I was adding it to the chicken and decided I wanted to try it.
Here we go. First, at least a first for me, rosemary tacos.
You know, Rob loves to cook, and so, I mean, normally you're the one planning out what spices and what dishes and whatever. So, at some point, maybe I think you said before, we'll take you into the kitchen and show you his prep. But you know, he's a wannabe chef, maybe.
You know a good time to do that?
Yeah, I'm a wannabe.
A good time to give everyone a tour of the entire place, the studio, the kitchen, is during Jamie Fishback's hour. 'Cause nobody needs to see him anyway, so.
Jamie, if you're paying attention now, stop crying and.
He's probably not because he's driving.
He's driving.
there.
Yeah. So now's the time to talk shit about it.
Mm-hmm. So I don't know if anybody else is paying attention right now, and I feel badly that we're stealing people away, but there's the web series chat is going on right now. I think it goes on
Yes.
for an hour or two. It was going on before when we were prepping. So something to always look into on Wednesdays. And then later today, Indie Innertube is broadcasting, and they normally
Yes.
broadcast on Wednesdays as well. So, you know, got a lot going on
Destiny and
today.
Shot are amazing. And YouTube does a great job at promoting.
Another donation.
Boys' Life.
How much?
$50.
$50 to a
Wow.
boy's life. Taco number 2 for you, lady.
Kimberly Facetta, my cousin. That is awesome. Thank you, Cam.
I'll drink to that. I'll drink water to that.
Where Kimberly will be staying with us later in the month, so where Kimberly sleeps depends on which film she gives money to. Could be the bathroom floor, could be a bedroom.
Wow.
I'll get you a dog.
Well, Kim, and we're definitely glad that you didn't get into a car accident last night when those deer decided to jump out in front of you. So,
There's deer. Wow.
yeah, I think I know she lives in Texas, but I'm wondering if the deer were in Texas. So, you know, I grew up in New Jersey and there was lots of deer there.
Those Jersey deer don't play.
Oh no.
Mm-mm.
Actually, when we were back in New Jersey over the holidays, there were tons and tons of deer. But as soon as the snow came in, I think we lost our 20 deer in my dad's neighborhood. They were hiding somewhere under the piles of snow. But
As in they were dead?
no, but okay.
This story is depressing.
Okay.
What's happening?
Normally, when you drive back to to my dad's house in the middle of the night or at night, it's dark. You see tons of deer running around in the woods on the side of near his house. And once the snow hit, we didn't see any deer at all. So I was wondering, what do? They just kind of hang out in the woods and wait for the snow to go away and don't come out and graze on the lawn.
Where on Indigo can I see the exact amount that people are donating? Because I can see that they contribute, but I can't.
All right.
I'll be back.
Rob, these tacos are pretty big.
That's what she said. That is a normal size taco.
That's gross.
It is a normal size taco. I think Allison just can't hang anymore. After one taco, I think she's throwing in the towel.
All right, guys. So taco number 2. Am I still allowed to go with Cholula, or
It looks delicious.
am I going with something
I think you should go
else?
with this one,
Okay, so
It's really good.
Gringo Bandito.
which I find offensive.
That's kind of fitting though.
Gringo bandito. Really?
It is a little ridiculous.
Hmm.
All right, we'll try it.
Bento box donated $10.
Ooh, bento box.
To replace, thank you, Joe.
Okay, another.
That means I can eat
donation.
1/5 of a taco.
Awesome.
Hmm.
All right. Well,
Isn't it awkward having people watch you eat, like just stare?
Yeah,
at
it
you?
is, but you know
I'll
what?
watch you chew.
I mentally prepared for this.
Did you?
No.
Hmm. I hear something sizzling. What's
Oh,
happening in the
fish.
kitchen? So we got the
I'm
fish
cooking
tacos
fish.
going?
Yeah, because Jamie's coming.
Are they boiling? What does that sound?
Frying. I'm boiling the fish for fish tacos.
I'm confused. I hear.
No one will ever eat here again.
Well,
This is really yummy.
I'm hungry.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm tempted to eat
What
a
kind
taco
of fish?
just for Joe's
What kind of fish are you
donation.
doing?
Tilapia.
Tilapia. Okay.
And one of the things with fish tacos is that most places you go, they're battering and deep frying their fish for the fish tacos, but when we make them at home here, we just we fry them in a pan. We don't batter them or anything.
So
a
are
little healthier.
you trying to say your preparation methods are superior to those of
No, because
restaurants?
Ricky's Fish Tacos in Los Feliz is the best fish taco I've ever had in my life. And he's on Twitter as Ricky's Fish Tacos. He's there every weekend. He is on Hillhurst.
In Los Feliz.
Is he
Los
like a
Feliz.
street vendor?
Yeah, he's a street vendor, but he doesn't have a truck. He
I love
actually has
street
a parking lot, and he sets up his fryer and makes all his sauces homemade.
Oh my god, really? I'm gonna have to check it out. The best tacos I ever had was just like on a random street corner in LA. What street? It was on Cesar Chavez, and I don't know what the cross street was, but it was just these two guys came out there with these big like paint bucket looking things with meat in it and like a round pan situation, and they just set up on the side of the street. Each taco was $1, and I mean they were amazing. The best tacos of my life. They were unsanitarily delicious.
There were places on the taco crawl that if I want
Louder.
to live like with a tent outside of their truck because it was that good.
Yeah, tell us about this taco crawl that
Yeah,
you did.
taco crawl. What is that?
In what was it, November, October? sometime around fall, we, me and 3 other friends, including Jorge, organized a taco crawl. We decided, much like a pub crawl, that we were going to find taco places that were in the same area and have one taco from each place. And we found 15 places and hit them up. And I think I ate something different in almost every single one. I had parts of a cow I didn't know you could eat before.
So now my question is, I'm sure it's the question of everyone out there. Did you use protection?
Yes. No, I did not.
Oh, Rob, man.
My favorite taco now is tripas.
Did he? Oh, tripe.
Tripe.
Nice.
But I also had bacon chocolate.
Bacon chocolate?
Yes.
I know that like as an
It was
ice
like
cream
mole.
flavor.
It was more like a mole sauce that had chocolate in it with
Yeah.
pieces of bacon. That was really good. We had lamb, tonsil.
What? Whose tonsil?
the cow.
Okay, cow
Duck.
tonsil.
Duck tacos were good. I liked duck, but it was kind of dry. Al pastor with pineapple in it, which was the first time I'd ever had it that way. Inside stomach lining.
How about
outside
buche?
stomach. Yes.
I've heard buche is really. I
Buche.
think I might have
Which
tried
one's
it. It's the cheek.
Yes.
Okay.
So is cabeza, which is the head.
Yes, cabeza's good. I don't think I tried the buche.
There was another one that was some other weird part of an organ that was actually kind of gamey and I didn't care for it a whole lot.
Could
And
be
we also
liver,
had
kidney.
corn fungus tacos.
Oh, I've heard of those.
Are like mushrooms tacos, and
Yeah.
it tasted fine, but I don't know that it would have been good in a taco. It would have been better in a quesadilla.
Oh wow, specific. Better in a quesadilla. So maybe
Right.
you should try to make your own corn fungus quesadillas.
No, they weren't that good.
All right. Well, there you go. No corn fungus quesadillas for Rob.
Oh, and just an update. Theater Nerd is the one who made the second donation to A Boy's Life. So thank you so much. It is awesome, and these tacos are delicious. And I've already had 2.
Yes.
And it's
So
our first
that means
hour.
we have a Boy's Life is winning. Boy's Life is up 2-1. First hour. We're off to a good start.
Rob's crying in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Right
Rob is over there drowning his sorrows away in a bottle of vodka.
Which isn't really that fitting because we're doing Mexican food here.
Yeah. What would be the Mexican drink of choice? Tequila.
Tequila.
Oh, wait a minute. How do we have a taco-a-thon with no tequila, but we do have bootlegs Torino beer, courtesy of Fresh and Easy?
Well,
How do you have Torino
hold
with
out.
no tequila, no mezcal? Like,
There-
what's happening?
there is a
Oh,
little
wait.
bit.
Hold on.
This all well isn't open.
Here we go. Put that right in the middle.
We got tequila.
This taco-a-thon is sponsored by Jose Cuervo. Maybe they'll donate.
There you go.
Look, we're giving them free advertising. They need to donate. As well as all these hot sauces. Donate us money immediately for giving you free advertising.
There you go.
And whatever this is.
Torino.
Whatever Torino beer is. Give us your money. Because I'm sure you're making a lot of it, Torino. There we go.
Oh my goodness. So, what do you have going on later today, Vianessa?
Well, I have this exciting day planned. I plan to eat another taco or 2.
Anyone we know?
Then I'm gonna drive. Rob, I will kill you. I'm going to go to the gym.
Is this what we've already succumbed to, like not even an hour in? So what's your day gonna be like?
Yeah.
Oh, if I would wash my hair,
Well,
and
you
then do some
know, I think I'm
laundry.
gonna paint my nails later. I think I'm gonna hang around here for a little bit. I want to see fish back.
This is word
and,
growth I wanted to pick out of my toenail. I thought I would work on
No.
that.
You got my sister to scream on that one.
Lovely.
So now everyone's wondering who is monitoring the Ustream TACOathon.
Kevin Slack
Hold on,
apparently is
account.
watching in some clothing. I don't know what he's wearing. He said he's wearing almost all his clothes.
Almost all. Well, Kevin, I think you're probably at work, so that might be a little disturbing. We can't use our donation money for bail, so.
No. But here's how it's gonna work. Once Rob reaches 5 tacos, he's gonna lose an article of clothing. So for every 5, it's gonna be like strip taco. We're playing strip taco. For every 5 tacos, but Allison doesn't have to do it because she's classy. Rob, for every 5 tacos, he loses an article of clothing.
Great.
great.
I don't know if that's gonna deter people from donating or not.
Suddenly
Yeah,
replace
actually,
gets no money.
They're gonna take their money back.
So at the end of the day,
he's
Rob's
only
had
got one taco down. He needs 4
I'll
more.
get to
in order
4,
lose
and then
something.
everybody will stop.
Yeah, no more
cross the
donations.
4 threshold.
Exactly.
Or people will
Wow.
start donating in increments of $1.
This is the best fundraiser ever. Good job, Vianessa.
Hey.
Yeah, I don't know if getting Rob naked is gonna do it for anyone.
It's worth a shot.
Thanks a lot.
It does for you.
I appreciate that.
Wow.
Later tonight, I'll remember that.
Uh-huh.
Somebody asked about a taco cookbook.
A taco
Krista said
cookbook.
that I don't know that I'm going to publish a taco cookbook.
See, Rob's mind is in the wrong place because I don't know if you guys got that, but he did not say taco. He said something that sounded more like cock-o. Which, once again, inappropriate comment number like 5. This is supposed to be rated G.
Yes. Says who?
Says, I don't know. Maybe because we're promoting a boy's life, and in case a
There
boy
you go.
decides to watch this,
It's not a G movie. It's more of a
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
We have discussed a taco restaurant that I have in the back of my mind that I would like to open that does just gourmet tacos, things that you would never think would work in a taco but do. For instance,
Such
we went to a
as?
place.
As I wait.
Well, I didn't say it was that thought out yet. Such as peanut butter and jelly tacos.
On a crunchy shell or corn tortilla, that would only work on a flour tortilla.
Yeah. Also, that'd be gross.
I think
It would
most
totally
things
gross.
would work on a flour tortilla because it's more like a crepe or something. You have those crepe places where they have like their dessert crepes and they also have their lunch crepes where they have it with meat and all these different things. But the corn tortillas will be a little more.
We went to a place once went to a concert and we went to a restaurant that was all chili. All they had was
Oh, yeah.
chili.
Yeah, it was on Fairfax.
This was kind of
Wasn't it?
cool, yeah. To take one thing and we would call it taco.
You should call it like taco brothel.
We're gonna call it taco with like it not over the A.
No, we were talking about taco with a K because of
Yes.
Gokee.
Oh yes. In
Maybe you
English,
should
they're
call
probably
it
not gonna be-
tacky.
That's me, not the taco.
With a K, tacky. Takee. That'll be the
Wow.
next monthly
Say hi,
donations for
Mom.
that.
Oh, apparently my mother is watching. Hi,
Oh,
Mom.
sorry, Mom.
Rob, now it is rated G. PG.
So
I think she
there's certain words I'm not allowed to use,
Yes.
like
don't.
Vianessa's like, go ahead.
I know, I'm waiting.
No, thanks for tuning in, Mom. So far your daughter is winning against Rob. I've had 2
2 to 1.
tacos for a boy's life,
Enjoy
and
it
Rob.
now, Jenny. It's not gonna last.
Rob's only had 1, so those of you who are trying to figure out what project to donate to, Replaced is losing at the moment. So
Thanks.
The place needs help.
Please get to the losers.
The losers need love.
exactly.
I'm gonna go check my fish.
Oh boy. So, I just realized too that I'm drinking beer, and that's gonna make us both fill up that much more. So,
Raising the stakes. No, raising the stakes.
and we've got margaritas coming later.
We need
and
somebody to bring us another bottle of tequila, because
Tequila.
not only will Rob lose an article of clothing for every 5 tacos he eats, for every 10 tacos they both eat, they need to take a shot of tequila.
Awesome.
See how I just raised the stakes? I'm making this
Is it
fun.
time
Let's
for you
do
to leave?
this. Yes. Spring break. Woo!
Uh-oh.
Woo!
The clothes might be coming off sooner than 5 tacos, apparently. Yeah.
So, what more can you tell us about A Boy's Life?
Well, we have been doing our casting, and we have our boy. His name is Griffin, and if you go to A Boy's Life, aboyslife.blogspot.com, I believe, or A Boy's Life Film. I don't know. I'll have to check on that one. We have both Christy and Griffin listed there, so that was exciting. They both are. Actually, I'm trying to think. Griffin is in that new movie coming out with Adam Sandler and Jennifer Aniston. He plays her son. So
that's really great.
We're excited about Griffin, about him being a part of it, and Christy's done tons of TV work. So we're excited to be working with her. And I haven't met her yet, but soon. soon. But we have their bios and stuff all on the website.
How exciting.
Yep.
And what is your production schedule looking like? When are you guys trying to get started?
We are shooting in February, so February 9th is our first day.
Oh, that's right around the corner, so
It is.
send us your money.
It is. And, you know, with A Boy's Life, we've been raising money through Fractured Atlas and Indiegogo. So I know on Indiegogo, I think we have listed that we need $6,000. We actually have been getting donations outside of Indiegogo. So we're actually very close to our goal. I'll have to ask Eli when he gets here later exactly how close we are, because Fractured Atlas is actually our fiscal sponsor, which makes our project a nonprofit. And people who donate to A Boy's Life not only get the perks that he has listed on Indiegogo, but also a tax deduction because of it. So extra.
That's great. Yeah, and don't let the fact that they're, you know, working their way towards their goal deter you from donating, because any money donated above the $6,000 requested limit goes to me. So just keep giving. Just keep giving.
It's the
Keep it
Vianessa's
coming.
Ranch Fund.
Yeah, yeah. Keep it coming.
Exactly. So
The trip to Puerto Rico.
I gotta go back to Dominican Republic, you
There you
know?
go.
I got things to do, so just keep the money rolling in. I appreciate it.
Apparently Carter Mason thinks that people should donate to keep my clothes on.
Keep your that also works too. I don't know how we'd work that out at the end.
I'd be wearing a parka and like 17 layers of clothes.
I think Carter Mason needs to donate.
there you go.
Carter needs to donate.
And Carter, donations cannot come in a form of a cocktail. So
Or
anything.
can they? Perhaps another bottle of tequila can be donated to keep our
There you go.
participants well.
Yes. And then later today, I know Lori's bringing margaritas and Eli's bringing some ingredients to make his special tacos that we're going to eat later today.
Ooh, what's
so.
a special taco?
I don't know.
No, he's gonna feed him
Say?
raw because I'm not gonna allow him to cook.
It's
in the
gonna be a
kitchen.
Rocco. You guys, I remember when you guys made those Roccos? How were they?
They were actually good, but it just tasted like
Like
we were
raw.
on a raw
It
food
tasted like
diet,
salad.
and of course I had to find a way to have a raw food taco. So it was a
Avocado.
lettuce. It was basically guacamole. It was avocado, tomato, jalapeno, salt,
All kind of
I think I had
blended
a Rocco
together,
once.
and then
Blended
and then
together.
in a lettuce wrap.
That's what we should have done today in order to make you guys a little more miserable about having to eat so much food. Is just have it be all raw. We should have just done Roccos.
Wow. He would have been really mad.
Yeah, I wouldn't have agreed.
No
Yeah.
Roccoathon.
Rob did not enjoy the raw food diet.
Oh, I didn't either. That was miserable.
Yeah,
It was
exactly.
miserable.
It was okay.
No, it was miserable.
I wanted to cook my vegetables.
Yeah, that's what I could do the vegetarian thing.
I was fine without
That's
the meat.
cool, but when I could not cook it, I would. You guys
I
remember?
know.
I was cheating on day 3. I was like, chips. They're not cooked all the way. I can eat chips and crackers and steak.
Well, yeah, we used all.
If I eat the steak medium rare, it's okay.
Yeah.
Dina's watching too.
Oh, Dina. Hi, Dina.
Hi, Dana.
Hi, Dana.
Dana's in the next room, but
No,
she's
no, no.
watching.
That's Krista.
Oh, that's Chris. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's Krista Gaga. And then Dana's the one I
Yes.
met.
Mm-hmm.
See, I
Yes.
thought they were the same person. Never mind.
No, Dana moved back to New Jersey, so
Ah,
Dana
that's
is.
what confused me when you
Yeah.
said, "Oh, Krista Gaga's coming back." I'm like, "Wait,
Allie,
she's already here."
sorry, you need $26 more to eat another taco. So
26 more for a boy's life.
Oh, Allison, A
Wow.
Boy's Life needs $26 more to get to taco number.
and apparently no one wants to feed Rob.
No one wants to feed Rob. He is.
Okay, Rob is keeping his clothes on. Okay, give him money. You gotta pay him to keep his clothes on because instead of taking his clothes off for every 5 tacos, he's gonna take an article of clothing off for every 30 minutes that he does not get a donation.
There you go.
So please send him money. Please
Starting
keep
with
him
my
dressed.
pants.
Starting. Ooh.
Wait, Rob only needs $25 more.
Oh, Rob, somebody's paying him already. He only needs $25 more
Also,
to
you
keep his
should-
clothes on.
You should donate to mine because it's a web series, and that's where the future of entertainment is. Not a short film. People want to see web series.
Oh, those are fighting words. Okay, Allison, it's your turn. Go. Go.
What,
Well, she's
you gotta
producing
take
both,
it on
so
them.
she can't do
Well,
that.
and that's the thing. It's
She's not gonna insult the
Actually,
project. She's gonna insult you.
Eli's
so go.
Eli's an amazing filmmaker, and he's a good friend, and like I really want to see his projects succeed.
Yeah, nice.
And I want to see Hollywood EMB succeed because I like him as a person.
Mhm.
It just happens to be a competition. I should talk nice about Eli throughout the
Taco
whole
time
day.
for Rob.
So we'll get a list of who's been donating because I definitely want to make sure we call everybody out. So I guess we're tied now.
Evan Yard donated for Rob.
Evan? Okay. Thank you, Evan. Rob appreciates it, so now he doesn't have to feel like a loser anymore.
Oh, ouch.
I don't think anything can make that feeling go away. for him.
Well, thank you for joining us. Time for you to go.
Apparently,
Oh my God!
Rob,
I still have the key. You can't kick me out.
Yeah, we need that back, by the way.
apparently Rob is kicking Vianessa out. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna wait until Rob comes back with the taco. He's gonna eat the taco, then we'll say goodbye to Vianessa. And at the top of every hour, we're gonna sign off for 5 minutes and come back on just so we can kind of reset, make sure everything is going smoothly. Thank you for joining us for the first hour.
Yeah. I might be back in the second hour.
Yeah.
Because Fishback isn't here.
Exactly. So, when Rob, are you doing another beef taco?
Wait,
Is that
Rob, not yet. You
Oh.
still need $15 more.
Oh, it was a
15
fake
more
out.
dollars.
Rob needs $15 more, so it was a fake out. But his taco's ready, so you guys need to donate the $15 so he can go ahead and eat the second taco. What's on this one?
Fish.
Oh, we're doing fish already, and Jamie is not even here.
Well, it's
I'm
good.
about to go have myself a fish taco.
Do it.
It looks delicious.
Do it.
I'm doing it.
Do it.
For every $1 you donate, Vianessa will take off a piece of clothing.
I like how he waits until you're off
I know.
So
camera.
she's far enough away not to hit me.
Very nice of you.
All right,
Oh,
people.
slow down on the hot sauce because what if you run out?
Impossible.
It's
Impossible.
Funny, it's funny to use the word run.
He's the
This
one
is-
who's about to eat, Allison, so don't even worry
So
about that.
here's this poor little defenseless taco waiting to be eaten. For how much? $15 more?
15.
$15 more.
So what's on your taco?
This is a fish taco, so it's tilapia, seasoned with tomatoes, jalapeno, and cabbage.
I see sauce on there too.
Yes.
Oh,
we
you guys
use-
have to show a shot of this fridge.
Exactly.
How your accoutrements are all just like laid out there.
We will do a tour of the kitchen. Maybe the beginning of next hour we'll do a tour of the stove and the fridge.
It's time, Rob.
Did you get another
You got the
donation?
money.
Yeah, we got even $10 more than you needed.
Who am I
Nice.
thanking?
Hold on 1 second.
Our producers.
No,
David Net.
David Net.
And
Abs-
web to watch something.
Ah, web to watch.
I know what.
Now, are any of these donations increments of 7? With a 7.
Vianessa, if you
Because that
all
means they
can't
want me.
hear, Vianessa asked if any of the donations are in increments of 7. So, really
So
quickly.
thank you very much to David Net, who I will talk more about later in Gold Series, which I'm also scoring, and to Web to Watch,
Web to watch, who
Eh.
secretly may be someone showing up
who
soon.
might actually be here for the next hour. And who else, Krista?
And Eric Brown.
Eric Brown.
Thank you, Eric.
Thank you, Eric. Our New Jersey friend.
Who we had coffee with in New Jersey before we left.
Mhm.
And then who donated before when I went to go make my taco?
Evan.
Oh, thank you, Evan.
Yeah.
Alright,
And
so
so
thank you.
apparently you have to eat, and then we'll sign off for a couple minutes
Oh,
to.
it's Eric Smith. Wait,
Yeah,
what?
well,
Yes.
yeah, Eric. Yeah, Eric Smith is E Brown 21.
Are we divulging his real last name?
Well, did he correct Krista on there?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry, Eric. It's confusing. So yeah, Vianessa, would we make a fish taco?
I made a fish taco, yes.
I actually forgot onions.
I'm wondering what is in your sour cream?
It's not sour cream. It's
What?
actually
I was
Um,
tricked. I thought it was sour cream.
it's a recipe that I found from Mexico. That's the white sauce that they use on fish tacos, and it's Mexican sour cream and some
White
mayo,
sauce.
some mayo, and some salt and pepper.
There's white sauce on
And
my
lime.
fish taco.
Right? Lime.
and lime peel.
It's really good.
Pervert.
Eat your taco. Both of you. So now I feel left out.
Oh.
Aww. What do you think, Vianessa?
I think it's delicious. Oh, I need hot sauce.
So I want to know, for all the people watching, who is now inspired to eat tacos for lunch today or dinner? I guess. Are we inspiring people to eat tacos?
Because that's the goal of this whole thing, is to get you guys to eat tacos.
Yeah, we don't care about the money.
Who is?
Stacy's eating tacos.
Stacy's eating tacos. Awesome. I'm sure a lot of people, and you know, that's something that's happened since Rob started talking about tacos online, is every time we start talking about wanting to have tacos, we have this like barrage of people saying, great, now I have to go out and buy tacos.
It's much different than the pants tweets, because people don't just say, yeah, I want to take off my pants when I'm not wearing any.
I don't know why not. That's odd. Yeah, apparently you taking your pants off does not inspire other people to get naked. So
It should you.
So we actually have somebody who just walked in the door. It's Heath Vineyard Replaced. Come on camera and say hello to everyone. Keep going. There you go.
Oh, you're early.
I am early.
That's awesome.
By 5 hours.
Like, yeah.
It's better to be early than late, right?
So as soon as Vianessa's done with her taco,
I'm taking my time.
Take your time.
But she's not in the contest, so you have to wait for her to finish.
I know.
Maybe I have to pee. But until the camera turns off, I can't go pee. Or
you
can
have
I?
to eat
Or
and not pee all day. Wow.
I don't like where this is going. Just turn it off.
All right. So to everyone who donated in the first hour, thank you so much. It's been really fun. Thank you, Vianessa, for being here. And check
We'll
out
be back in 2 and 2.
check out Just Jamal in the next couple weeks or so. If you follow Vianessa, she will definitely let
Just
you
follow
know.
me on Twitter @Vianessa, and I'll keep you posted on everything essential to your life.
There you go.
Find her on Facebook.
Find me on Facebook.
Wow.
Okay,
Okay,
thanks,
so
Rob.
everyone will be back in 5. Thank you.
So you questioned Rick Bayless, so I had to bring the Rick Bayless stuff.
Yep. Tell me when we're paused.